Hi everyone and welcome back. This time is our money series is back, end of the quarter.
I love the money series.
Right, it's end of the quarter, so we have a lot of money series coming up. So today we're going to talk about a slightly technical type of topic, informative, maybe not technical actually, which is how long does it take to close your first deal in recruitment in Japan, of course.
Yeah. I think it's really quite interesting because in other countries I think it's quicker.
It's fast, like a month, weeks even. Right?
Yeah, we see it in the UK, in China. People close a deal in their first week or two.
Show me the money!
I think the Japan market is much slower than other markets. Yeah, and for quite good reasons. I think firstly, culturally, from the client side, there are a lot more people involved in the decision-making process. And I think actually quite rightly, candidates are a little less decisive. It's an important decision, so it takes a little bit longer to get a candidate to decide yes or no.
Candidates move way less. It's not unusual in Japan to see the really good candidates, especially they change maybe every 5 years, even 10 years at times. So they're extremely careful.
Hey, be careful with that. That's the most powerful trank gun on the market. Huh. They say it can puncture the skin of a rhino from 100.
Ow! Yes!
I'll ask you a question then, Alex. If you are a recruiter, or somebody wants to be a recruiter, right, in Japan, what can they reasonably expect if they want to make a first placement quickly? How long would that be, and what's kind of reasonable?
I think, a quick placement is a month. I think,
first month. Yeah.
I think the guys that really, come out of the gate and, they got a little bit of luck as well, maybe a good job, a good database, then I think a month is good. I think on average, if you are doing 360 recruitment, because of course here we're only talking about 360 if you're working in a company and you are a researcher or you're interviewing for a company that will offer you a 180 job, of course. You're not going to close any deal for the first year at least, all right? So for 360 recruiters, I think 3 months is good, it's quite fast still. That's kind of our standards, all our new consultants make the first deal within the 3 months period. Slow will be anything after 3 months, really.
I think so. I think no matter which company you're working at, you should be aiming to make a placement in that first quarter that you're working, right? And I think that's an indication of success. Although I would say that there are some examples of people who've been a little bit slower who then really take off, right? But if you want to be a top recruiter, and I think you want to be a top recruiter in the Japan market, I'll be trying to get a placement in my first month.
Yeah. I mean, I think sometimes actually, starting too fast could actually be detrimental because, you may make a placement, but you don't really have developed the skills that will allow you to make further placements. So sometimes
you might have got lucky.
Right? And then you set your expectations really high, and when the reality hits on how complicated it is to close deals in Japan, then you might find yourself a little bit demotivated, so I think sometimes it's better to maybe start a little bit slower, but actually be really good technically and learning the skills that you need to have. However, we always like a quick fast placement. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the message from Cornerstone is that we're actively hiring. We're going to have another big intake in January. So if you want to be the kind of recruiter that can be successful quickly and can make the placement in that first 3 months, then reach out to us. This is the place to be.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, you did it this time.
I did it. It's here. Somewhere here, I guess.
Well done.